Let us delve into a tale that underscores the timeless proverb, "The grass is always greener on the other side." Travel back with me to the rural heartlands of 19th century Ireland and meet our protagonist, Seamus. Once upon a time, in the small but bustling town of Kilkenny, there lived a humble farmer named Seamus. Seamus, with his dedicated work, had transformed his once barren farmland into a fertile patch teeming with bountiful crops. However, Seamus's heart was not content. His eyes often strayed to his neighbor, Callahan's green pastures, where sheep grazed lazily. "Oh, how effortless it seems," Seamus often thought. "Tending to sheep must be easier than toiling in the fields day in and day out." One day, compelled by his envy, Seamus decided to trade his fertile farmland with Callahan's sheep-filled pastures. Callahan, being a fair and understanding man, agreed to the trade, and thus Seamus became a shepherd. Days turned into weeks, and Seamus found that shepherding was not as easy as it seemed. The sheep were stubborn and required constant attention. Wolves prowled at night, and the sheep needed to be herded into their pens for safety. This was far more exhausting than his work in the fields. Looking back at his once flourishing farmland, now teeming with crops under Callahan's care, Seamus felt a pang of regret. He realized that he had been mistaken, blinded by the illusion that Callahan's job was easier. He had traded his successful farm for a more challenging job, lured by the false notion that the grass was greener on the other side. And so the tale draws to a close. In drawing back to our own lives, we often find ourselves in Seamus's shoes. This story reminds us that things are not always as they appear. What may seem easier or better from afar may have its own set of challenges up close. In the proverb, "The grass is always greener on the other side," the grass represents what other people have or their situations, while the greener aspect indicates our misperception that what they have is better or easier than our current state. Seamus learned the hard way that the grass is not always greener on the other side. By understanding the essence of this saying, we may stop coveting what others have and instead appreciate and make the most of what we have. Because the grass is not always greener on the other side, it is green where you water it.